Taft Commission chose RIZAL of several great Filipinos as the #1 hero of his people.
Republic Act 1425, the RIZAL law authored by Senator Claro M. Recto signed on June 12, 1956.
Jose Protasio RIZAL Mercatha y Alonso Realonda, a child of a good family.
Jose RIZAL was born on June 19, 1861, between 11 and 12 in the evening, a few days before the full moon in Calamba, Laguna.
Jose RIZAL was baptized on June 22, 1861 by Father Rufino Calanes, while Father Pedro Casanas stood as his godfather.
RIZAL's genealogy, Chinese ancestry, is Domingo Lamco, RIZAL's paternal ancestor, native of the Chinchu district in China, baptized in the Parian Church of San Gabriel on a Sunday, June 1697.
Inez de la Rosa, wife of Lamco, her parents were Agustin Chinco and Jacinta Rafaela.
Francis Mercatha y Chinco, RIZAL's father, a prosperous landowner, sugar and rice planter, of Chinese-Filipino descent.
He was born on April 18, 1818 in Bigan and lived to be 80 years old, the youngest in a family of 13 siblings. A well-educated farmer who studied Latin and philosophy at Colegio de San Jose in Manila.
His parents were Captain Juan Mercatha Gobernacillo, or Mayor of Bigan, and Cirila Alejandra.
Teodora Alonso RIZAL's mother, one of the most highly educated women in the Philippines, an Ilocano Tagalog Chinese-Spanish descent, possibly even having Japanese blood.
She was born on November 14, 1827 and lived to be 84 years old. Studied in Colegio de Santa Rosa, gifted woman with insights into literature, art, music, and other forms of Filipino culture. Daughter of Brigada de Quintos.
Siblings of Jose RIZAL. Jose was the 7th of 11 children.
1. Saturnina, oldest, married to Manuel Hidalgo and published Pascual H. Paplet's Tagalog translation of the Nolimi Tanger.
2. Paciano II, a major general in the Revolutionary Army and married Severina de Chena.
3. Narcisca, known as Dona Cise and can recite from memory all the poems of Jose RIZAL, married Antonio Lopez.
4. Olympia, married Silvestre Ubaldo, a telegraph operator in Manila.
5. Lucia, married Mariano Herbosa, who died in cholera and was denied a Christian burial.
6. Maria, married Daniel Faustino Cruz, the only sister of RIZAL, who lived up to 1950s.
7. Jose RIZAL, our national hero.
8. Concepcion, known as Conca, who died at age of 3.
9. Josefa, a spinster.
10. Trinidad, also an spinster.
11. Soledad, youngest and married Pantaleon Quintero. Studied at La Concordia College, where she and Leonor Rivera were classmates.
Jose RIZAL early childhood ... at age 3, learned alphabet and prayers from his mother Teodora, his first teacher. Other early teachers were Maestro Celestino, Maestro Lucas Padua, and Leon Monroy, who gave Jose introductory lessons in Latin. He was called Ute by his brother and sisters and Pepe or Pepito by townspeople in Calamba.
At age 5, read, although not fluently, the Spanish family Bible called Historia Sagrada.
At age 7, wrote a comedy which highlighted his literary talent for the local fiesta and was rewarded to pesos. At age 8, wrote the poem To My Peers.
At age 9, wrote a poem Mother's Birthday. Sent to a boys' school in Binan, and his teacher was Dr. Justiniano Aquino Cruz.
Years on Ateneo. On June 10, 1872, Paciano accompanied Jose to enroll at the Ateneo de Municipal Manila. Father Magin Fernando, the registrar, refused Jose to admit for 2 reasons: A. He was late for registration, and B. He appeared sickly and undersized for his age. Upon the intercession of Manuel Xeres Burgos, nephew of Father Burgos, he was admitted in Ateneo.
Students in Ateneo is divided into 2 empires to fight for academic supremacy, the Roman and Carthaginian, and Jose became the Emperor of Carthaginian. Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas is the first foreign book Jose read. Travel in the Philippines by Dr. Theodor Yagor that criticized Spanish regime in the Philippines. It is the book that intrigued Jose and inspired to educate his countrymen.
Father Francisco de Paula Sanchez is Jose's teacher in Ateneo. a La Juventud Filipina to the Philippine youth, won a special prize in poetry when Jose was still in Ateneo. Por la education recibe lustre la patria. Through education our motherland receives light. Poem Jose wrote while he was in Ateneo, which suggested that education is an integral part of national character.
Alianza Intima lo religion y la education, the intimate alliance between religion and education, in which Jose expressed the importance of religion in education and to him. Education without God is not true education. A la Virgin Maria to the Virgin Mary. First sad poem Jose wrote. Al Niño Jesus to the child Jesus. Then Ode to Jesus was short and consisted of 8 verses, only classified as octava real.
In memory of my village, Jose recalled his joyous days of his childhood in CALAMBA. Council of the Gods and Allegory that was awarded as first place in a competition. However, decision was reversed. Years in UST enrolled as a philosophy and medical student. He did not shine in UST and failed to obtain high academic records.
Journey to Madrid, May 3, 1882. Jose secretly left the country aboard SS Salvador. He enrolled medicine at the Universidad Central de Madrid on November 3, 1882 with Professor Marquis Busto. He studied painting and sculpture at the Academy of San Carlos and drawing at the Academia de Bellas Artes de San Fernando with Professor Hayes.
Freemasonry, a worldwide fraternity where Jose was a member in the Acacia Lodge No. 9, and his symbolic name was DIMASALANG. Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher Stowe and The Wandering Jew by Eugene Sue inspired Jose to fight for the Filipinos. They asked me for verses, a poem Jose wrote when his mother asked him to write a poetry. A poem that is Jose's product of all the melancholy of his aching soul.
Hymn to Work, the song Jose wrote when he was asked to write a song to celebrate the raising of Lipa, Batangas, into a villa. From Madrid he went to Paris in 1885 and continued his medical studies under the famed French ophthalmologist Dr. Louis de Wecker. Jose wanted to perfect the German method of diagnosis, so he opted to continue studying in Germany. He had a special training under Dr. Otto Becker.
Jose attended lecture courses in the Old University of Heidelberg for months only. He lived with Dr. Karl Ulmer, with whom he took delightful walks every afternoon. Jose continued to write Noli and finished it on Berlin on February 22, 1887. Maximo Viola helped Jose in the printing of the book, and one of its first copies was sent to Ferdinand, Blumentritt. On July 5, 1887, he took a ship from Marseilles and started his journey back to the Philippines.
Miss K. Also known as Segunda Katigbak. His first love. Jose met Miss K when he was accompanied by his friend Mariano Katigbak when he visited his maternal grandmother. She was also a close friend of Olympia, Jose's sister in school at La Concordia College. A fixed marriage was arranged between her and Manuel Luz.
Leon or Rivera, Jose's cousin from Camling, and also a La Concordian. A daughter of Antonio Rivera, his uncle in whose house Jose lived during his junior year at UST. Engaged with Jose but married another man, Henry Kipping, Jose's great love.
Josephine Bracken, a 19-year-old lady RIZAL met in Dapitan. Jose wanted to marry her, but because of church requirements they just simply lived together. Jose called her his wife and Dulce Estrangera. She married to a Filipino named Vicente Abad and died in Hong Kong due to tuberculosis.
Consuelo Orcia and Perez, a daughter of a liberal-minded Spanish official who once served in Manila during the Spanish era. It was just a casual relationship.
Cezanne, a daughter of a Japanese nobleman who had a brief affair with RIZAL when she was 23 and RIZAL was 27. Her real name was Seika Usui.
Suzanne Jacobi. A Belgian woman Jose met when he stayed with the Jacobis. One of the contributing factors that led Jose to continue writing El Filibusterismo.
Nellie Boosted, an intellectual, sure of herself, attractive and serious with her religious belief. Jose almost married her when he knew Leonor Rivera's love.
RIZAL's novels number 1, Noli Me Tangere, Touch Me Not, is the story of Philippine condition during the last decades of Spanish rule. It is inspired by Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin. Dr. Maximo Viola was the savior of Noli Me Tangere Elias, and Salome was deleted chapter of Noli, has 64 chapters.
Number 2. Filibusterism. It is dedicated to Gonborza. Valentin Ventura was the savior of El Filibusterismo. Ghent, Belgium. It has 38 chapters.
Number 3. Macamisa is RIZAL's unfinished Tagalog novel, written in a light sarcastic style, and is incomplete for only 2 chapters are finished.
Number 4. Dapitan is unfinished novel, written in ironic Spanish. He wrote it during his exile in Dapitan to depict the town life and customs.
Please visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.